A very good afternoon, and you're watching the midday news on Rajya Sabha television. Well, BJP's B.S. YEDDYURAPPA has taken oath as the Chief Minister of Karnataka, and this after last night-long courtroom battle. But there's plenty of action still on in Karnataka that continues to be our biggest story of the day. Let us start with the headlines. YEDDYURAPPA takes oath as the new Chief Minister of Karnataka, announces a farm loan waiver up to 1 lakh rupees in the first decision after taking charge, says Congress has lost the mandate of the people. Amit Shah counters Rahul Gandhi's charge that BJP is celebrating a hollow victory, says Congress-JDS alliance opportunist. Coalition partners protest outside the State Assembly. Trinamool Congress ahead as counting for Panchayat elections underway in West Bengal. Polls were held for over 600 Zilla Parishads, 6,000 Panchayat Samitis and 31,000 Gram Panchayats. Centre to review position of 11 public sector banks under the RBI's prompt corrective action framework over poor performance. Meeting to discuss steps taken by these banks to improve status. And 15th Finance Commission meets to discuss the issue of terms of reference to meet a newly constituted advisory council later today. Finance ministers of 6 non-BJP ruled states to meet President with memorandum seeking changes to the terms of reference. First up, all the action from Karnataka. B.S. YEDDYURAPPA has taken oath as the new Chief Minister of the state. Well, after assuming office, he announced a farm loan waiver of up to 1 lakh rupees in his first decision. This was a poll promise of the BJP. He also said that he would prove a majority and that the BJP is in touch with the like-minded MLAs of the Congress and the JDS. He also said that the Congress has lost the mandate of the people and it is unethical for it to ally with the JDS. He said that his cabinet will take oath after proving majority in the assembly.
I regret that the Congress and JDS have formed a unholy alliance after the election, though people have outrightly rejected both these parties. I seek the support of all the 224 legislatures, as I am sure that they will vote according to their conscience to uphold mandate of the people. As the issue of gaining confidence of the House is concerned, it is before the Supreme Court. I don't want to discuss the issue at present in public. I am sure of winning the vote of confidence, and I am going to complete 5 years term.
Well, B.S. YEDDYURAPPA rose from being a clerk in a rice mill to becoming BJP's first Chief Minister in South of India. And as he took oath today for the third time to head the state, we take a look at his political journey. BJP's B.S. YEDDYURAPPA took oath as Karnataka Chief Minister for the third time on Thursday. Governor Vajubhaiwala administered the oath of office to him at the Raj Bhavan. YEDDYURAPPA taking oath in the name of God and farmers. YEDDYURAPPA's first stint with power came when he helped the Janata Dal secular leader H.D. Kumaraswamy to bring down the coalition government headed by Dharam Singh and formed an alternative government with BJP in 2006. They made an agreement that Kumaraswamy would be the Chief Minister for the first 20 months, after which YEDDYURAPPA would become the Chief Minister for the remaining 20 months. Accordingly, YEDDYURAPPA was sworn in as Chief Minister of Karnataka on 12th of November 2007. Just a week later, he had to resign as the JDS refused to support his government over disagreement on sharing of ministries. And on 5th of October 2007, the BJP formally withdrew the support to the Kumaraswamy government. Thereafter, B.S. Yeddyyurappa became the 19th Chief Minister of Karnataka after leading the BJP to a victory in the 2008 Assembly election. He was the first BJP Chief Minister in a South Indian state. Yeddyyurappa's tenure as Chief Minister saw much controversy. He was himself jailed for several cases of alleged illegal denotification of land in and around Bangalore. Alleging ill treatment by the BJP High Command, Yeddyyurappa left the party and formed the Karnataka Janata Paksh. However, in 2014, he merged it with the BJP again. Being associated with the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh since his college days, Yeddyyurappa's public service started when he was appointed Secretary of the Sangh's Shikaripura unit in 1970. In 1985, he became the president of BJP's Shimoga district unit, later becoming the state president in 1988. He was first elected to the lower house of Karnataka legislature in 1983 and has since represented the Shikaripura constituency 6 times. Despite losing the 1999 assembly election, the BJP nominated him to become a Rajya Sabha member. Yeddyyurappa was re-elected in 2004 and became leader of opposition in the Karnataka Assembly during the chief ministership of Singh. The 75-year-old has not been able to complete both his previous terms in office as chief minister.
With Karnataka in its kitty, BJP has now government in 22 states, and B.S. Yeddyyurappa is the third time lucky to become CM of Karnataka. But there is a major challenge before BJP to prove the majority, because Congress and JDS are there at every front to challenge it. In Bengaluru, with cameraman Anirban, this is Panchanan Mishra for Rajya Sabha TV.
And BJP workers celebrated Yeddyyurappa's swearing in outside Raj Bhavan. Our correspondent Panchanan Mishra brings us this report.
बीजेपी समर्थक से लेकर आम लोग यहाँ पर अपनी खुशी को जाहिर कर रहे हैं और इस बात पर उनको खुशी है कि बीजेपी की सरकार यहाँ पर बनी है, क्योंकि चुनाव के बाद बीजेपी सबसे बड़ी पार्टी के तौर पर यहाँ पर बनकर उभरी थी और राज्यपाल ने उन्हें सरकार बनाने का न्योता दिया। हालांकि उनके सामने अभी चुनौती है बहुमत साबित करने की, लेकिन कई लोग यहाँ जमा हुए हैं जो यहाँ पर काफी खुश हैं। ऐसा आपको क्या लग रहा है, यहाँ पर बीजेपी की सरकार एक बार फिर बन गई कर्नाटक में?
बहुत खुशी हो रहे हैं।
कि यहाँ पर नरेंद्र मोदी का जादू है वो चल रहा है लगातार।
हाँ, पूरा जादू मैजिक। थैंक यू।
तो आपने देखा यहाँ पर जैसा कि दक्षिण के राज्यों में आमतौर पर पहले नहीं हुआ करता था, बीजेपी की स्वीकारता बहुत तेजी से बढ़ी है। सरकार वहाँ आज 22 राज्यों में बीजेपी की सरकार है, कई लोग ऐसे और भी हैं। आप बताइए, बीजेपी की सरकार बन गई है, कितने खुश हैं आप?
बहुत खुश है, बहुत खुश है।
बात ये कह रहे हैं कि मुस्लिमों ने भी इस बार वोट किया और कहीं न कहीं यही वो कारण है जो पिछली बार जो 40 विधायक यहाँ पर आए थे उससे बढ़कर यहाँ पर 104 हुए हैं। हालांकि यहाँ पर चुनौती बरकरार है, क्योंकि 15 दिन का जो वक्त है वो राज्यपाल ने दिया है और एक चुनौती अभी जो सुप्रीम कोर्ट में है जिसमें सुनवाई कल होनी है वो भी है। हालांकि फिलहाल उत्सव का माहौल है यहाँ बीजेपी में राजभवन के बाहर से। कैमरामैन अनिर्बन के साथ पंचानन मिश्रा, राज्यसभा टीवी, बेंगलुरु।
In fact, Panchanan Mishra is joining us live from Bengaluru. Panchanan, a lot of action happening in Karnataka today, of course, because hours after taking oath as the Chief Minister of Karnataka, we saw B.S. Yeddyyurappa announcing a farm loan waiver. So to speak, the wheels of the state machinery have already started working, but the government is yet to be formed.
Exactly, Aishwarya. There was action since the election results came, and we have seen that in last 2 days there were major developments. And today Yeddyyurappa has been sworn in, according as he was saying, since there was results are coming, and he already said that on 17th he will take oath, and the exactly same happened. He took oath at 9 AM, and after that his took over. He took the first meeting and he announced the farm loan waiver for the farmers, as it was taken. It was earlier in the manifesto also that up to the 1 lakh farm loan will be waived off. So now Yeddyyurappa has completed his first promise, and now the major challenge is proving its majority, because there is a crucial case in Supreme Court tomorrow at 10:30, and governor has given 15 days time to prove the majority, but it is learned that BJP is willing to reduce these days and prove that majority in a 1 week or 10 days time. So we have to see how the party is going to manage these numbers from 104 to 111. So it's a major challenge, but BJP is looking very much confident that they will prove the majority. And on the other hand, once the oath ceremonies was over, the Congress and JDS, both the top leaders were here in front of assembly, and they were protesting. Several leaders, including Siddaramaiah, Ghulam Nabi Azad, and also H.D. Devgowda, Kumaraswamy was there. And a youth Congress member also protested there, and they blamed that it was not good to form government when their BJP was in a minority or the short of the MLAs. So now all the developments are still there in Bengaluru, and we are keeping a tab on these developments, and we'll let you know once there are more developments.
Absolutely. So plenty of action still happening in Karnataka. On the one hand, we saw Raj Bhavan, where the swearing-in ceremony of B.S. YEDDYURAPPA took place. And on the other hand, at Vidhan Sabha, there were the Congress leaders who were later joined by the JDS leaders who were protesting against the swearing-in of B.S. YEDDYURAPPA. You keep tracking all those developments there. We'll keep coming back to you. Thank you so much for the updates there. And Congress leaders protested outside the Vidhan Sabha in Bengaluru following YEDDYURAPPA's swearing-in. Senior Congress leaders Ghulam Nabi Azad, Ashok Gehlot, Mallikarjun Kharge, K.C. Venugopal and former Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah were among those who were present. The newly elected Congress President Rahul Gandhi said that the BJP is making mockery of the Constitution. In a tweet, Rahul Gandhi said that the BJP leaders are celebrating a hollow victory and that India will mourn the defeat of democracy.
आज देश में कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन पर जबरदस्त आक्रमण हो रहा है। आपने कर्नाटक में देखा, एमएलए एक तरफ खड़े हैं और गवर्नर दूसरी तरफ खड़े हैं, और आप जानते हो कोशिश क्या है।
And JDS leaders H.D. Devgowda and H.D. Kumaraswamy had also joined the protests along with their MLAs at the Vidhan Sabha in Karnataka. H.D. Kumaraswamy accused the BJP of destroying the democratic systems. Let's take a listen.
Our plan is now to safeguard the MLA's strength. Already BJP and his cabinet minister from Delhi, how they are working out to purchase the MLAs. To save the MLAs, we have to be together. For that, actually, how we have to move, we'll plan it. They want to demolish the democracy in this country.
Meanwhile, calling the Congress party as opportunist for supporting the JDS, the BJP National President Amit Shah said that democracy was murdered when the Congress party joined hands with the JDS. Amit Shah was responding to on Twitter to Rahul Gandhi's charge. He said that the Congress made an opportunistic offer to the JDS for not for Karnataka's welfare, but for their own petty political gains. In another tweet, he said that who has the people's mandate in Karnataka? The BJP, which has 104 seats. Meanwhile, the party has also expressed confidence of approving majority.
Bharatiya Janata Party is the single largest party, and with all the past precedents, the governor of Karnataka has called us, and on the floor of the house, we are going to prove our majority. Under the leadership of YEDDYURAPPA ji, we are very confident we will not only have the majority, we will have smooth, stable running of the government for 5 years.
Definitely कर लेगी सब, नहीं तो बिना क्यों वोट लेता है? Definitely वो कितना दिन लिया है वो माननीय राज्यपाल उसका दिन का अंदर प्रूव करेगा.
And YEDDYURAPPA's swearing-in took place after the Supreme Court paved way for it today. In a marathon hearing through the night, the Apex Court asked the BJP to produce before it the letters submitted to the governor proving its numbers.
The Supreme Court refused to stay YEDDYURAPPA's swearing-in after the Congress-JDS combined challenged the Karnataka governor's decision to invite YEDDYURAPPA to form the next government. The Apex Court heard the matter for more than 3 hours through the night, beginning 2:11 a.m. on Thursday. The three-judge bench, comprising Justices A.K. Sikri, S.A. Bobde and Ashok Bhushan, was constituted by Chief Justice of India Deepak Mishra to hear the case. Abhishek Manu Singhvi argued for the Congress JDS. Mukul Rohatgi represented the BJP. Attorney General K.K. Venugopal and ASG Maninder Singh represented the centre during the hearing. During the course of the marathon hearing, the Apex Court asked several questions and made some observations. The court said, is it not convention that the single largest party gets invited to form the government? The bench noted that it is necessary to pursue the letters dated May 15th and 16th submitted by YEDDYURAPPA to Governor Vajubhai Vala for staking claim for government formation. It said if Congress JDS outweigh BJP in numbers, how are they claiming majority? On the role of the governor in the matter, the court said general trend of its past judgments was not to restrain the governor. The court also wanted to know the grounds on which the governor has given 15 days time for floor test. On the Congress argument of time given for horse trading, the court said it is preposterous to argue before MLAs take oath they are not amenable to anti-defection law, means open invitation to horse trading. And on swearing in, the Apex Court said as far as swearing in is concerned, we are not restraining it, but we are making it subject to the outcome of the case. The Apex Court asked the Attorney General and YEDDYURAPPA to produce the letters given to the Governor on next hearing tomorrow at 10:30 a.m.
कि गवर्नर साहब को डिस्क्रिशन है कि लार्जेस्ट पार्टी को बुलाएं और उन्होंने लार्जेस्ट पार्टी को बुलाया है। लार्जेस्ट पार्टी अगर सरकार बना सकती है तो बनाएगी, नहीं बना सकती तो दूसरी पार्टी को मौका दिया जाएगा। वो जजमेंट में कांग्रेस पार्टी ने अपना पक्ष नहीं रखा था, ये इसका फर्क है। और गवर्नर साहब, राज्यपाल साहब का बड़ा ऊंचा ओहदा है, वो सब चीज मद्देनजर देखते हुए रखते हुए ये डिसाइड करेंगे कि लार्जेस्ट पार्टी को बुलाया है तो इसमें कोई खामी नहीं है।
अदालत समझ गई है कि ये कार्य गलत हुआ है और उनके पास माइनॉरिटी है और वो इस तरह से उनको बुलाया नहीं जाना चाहिए था, किंतु उन्होंने कहा कि अभी हम शपथ ग्रहण में किसी प्रकार से उसको डेफर नहीं करते, होने दीजिए। कल सुबह 10:30 बजे रखा है और ये कहा है कि येद्दुरप्पा जी ने जो चिट्ठी 15 मई की लिखी थी राज्यपाल को, उसको पेश की जाए और भारत सरकार को, जिसमें अटॉर्नी जनरल उनके लिए अपीयर हो रहे थे, उनको कहा है कि वो चिट्ठी आप पेश करें।
Both the Congress JDS combined and the BJP argued at length in the Supreme Court. Abhishek Manu Singhvi said that the BJP has 104 MLAs and the governor invited YEDDYURAPPA in an unconstitutional manner. He also argued that if 15 days were given to prove majority on the floor of the House, it is the biggest license to poaching. Mukul Rohatgi, appearing for the BJP, questioned the manner in which the petition was filed in the midnight. He said that constitutional obligation of the governor was to invite a party to form a new government and his action could always be judicially reviewed and the court may order for restoration of status quo ante. He added, courts should not stop a constitutional functionary from discharging his constitutional duty. Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha TV.
All right, let's get to some other news now. The government is holding a review meeting of state-run banks that are under the Reserve Bank of India's Prompt Corrective Action Framework or the PCA framework. At present, there are 11 banks under the PCA on account of poor performance. Dena Bank, Central Bank of India, Bank of Maharashtra and UCO Bank are some of the banks in this category. The review meeting will deliberate on the steps taken by these banks to come out of their PCA status. Meanwhile, RBI has imposed restriction on Allahabad Bank on lending and deposit following deterioration in its financial health. The bank's non-performing assets has reportedly reached 15.96% of the gross advances by the end of March 2018, which is up from 13.09% in the year-ago same period. Public sector Dena Bank was also put under restriction by the RBI in terms of lending and recruitment by the bank owing to high bad loans on its books. And the 15th Finance Commission is meeting with the economists and domain experts in New Delhi today. The Commission will meet with the members of the newly constituted Advisory Council on the contentious terms of reference. The council was set up following pressure from the non-BJP states to withdraw or amend some vexed terms of reference. Meanwhile, finance ministers of 6 non-BJP ruled states will also meet President Ram Nath Kovind today, and they'll submit a memorandum seeking amendments to the terms of reference of the 15th Finance Commission. News from West Bengal now, where the counting of votes is underway for the Panchayat elections, and as per reports, so far the ruling Trinamool Congress is ahead in 1800 Gram Panchayat seats, while the BJP and the CPIM were leading in 100 and 30 Gram Panchayat seats respectively. The polling on Monday witnessed unprecedented violence, which claimed 12 lives and also injured more than 40 others. Repolling was held at 572 booths yesterday, following widespread violence and disruption of polling. Polls were held for over 600 Zilla Parishads, 6,000 Panchayat Samitis and 31,000 Gram Panchayats. And that's it in this edition of Midday News. But before we go, here is a special report. The implementation of a one rank, one pension scheme is transforming the lives of former soldiers of India Defence Forces. It has spiked the socio-economic status of this strata, and the beneficiaries laud the government for this welcome change. Take a look at this special report. Thanks for watching.
"77 years old, Bali Singh had close ties with technology throughout his career. He retired as Warrant officer from Indian Air Force 23 years back. These days, he spends time with a newly acquired smartphone, trying to decipher new age technologies through its features. He purchased this new smartphone from the funds he received under One Rank One Pension scheme. For lakhs of ex-servicemen like Bali, it's an outcome of decades-long battle. An elated Bali credits OROP for his newly elevated socio-economic status in the society. He articulates long-term benefits for the defence forces that may accrue with this landmark scheme.
हमारे पेमेंट 10 गुना बढ़ गए। आज हम जहाँ चाहें विदेश तक घूमने जा सकते हैं, कोई दिक्कत नहीं होती, बल्कि हम घूम के आए भी, सिंगापुर वगैरह घूम के आए हम ORP मिलने के बाद ही। तो मैं तो धन्यवाद ही करूँगा सरकार को। आज तक जितनी पहले 30-40 साल से लड़ाई चल रही थी, लेकिन ये हो नहीं पाया था और ये हो गया, तो हम तो बहुत शुक्रगुजार हैं इस सरकार।
The NDA government announced implementation of this much delayed and needed pension reform from 1st of July 2014. It pushed the defence budget for pensions from rupees 54,000 crores to around rupees 65,000 crore, an increase of about 20% in the defence pension outlay.
The government has taken a decision to implement the OROP.
The central government since then has also paid rupees 11,000 crore as arrears.
मिल गया तो बराबरी मिल गई। एक जवान की पेंशन डबल से भी ज़्यादा हो गई, क्योंकि आजकल जो जवान रिटायर होता है उसकी पेंशन डबल से ज़्यादा थी, तो पुराने वालों को लाके उसके बराबर कर दिया। इसीलिए मैं कहता हूँ सेटिस्फेक्शन लेवल बहुत ज़्यादा है।
OROP is a long-standing pension reforms demand of the Indian Armed Forces. It would allow same pension for same rank and for the same length of service irrespective of the date of retirement. OROP demand got new lease of life with 6th Pay Commission recommendations in 2008. The Pay Commission widened the disparity between military personnel who had retired before and after January 1st, 2006, the date from which it would take effect. The implications of the 6th Pay Commission were that a soldier with 17 years of service retiring before 2006 would get rupees 7,605 less than a soldier retiring in 2014. The gap widened with the rank.
अभी गवर्नमेंट ने जो दिया है 2015 के अंदर, उसके अंदर बहुत अच्छा है, ये अच्छी बात है मोदी गवर्नमेंट ने ये दिया, क्योंकि ये डिमांड कम से कम अभी 40 से 50 साल पुरानी डिमांड है और इसको किसी गवर्नमेंट ने नहीं दिया। तो ये मैं मानता हूँ कि इस गवर्नमेंट की एक बहुत बड़ी उपलब्धि है कि इस गवर्नमेंट ने ये डिमांड जो थी हमारे जवानों की पूरी की।
To address the growing anomaly, the Indian servicemen movement was born in 2008. It led to serial hunger strike on February 8, 2009. As mark of protest, many ex-servicemen returned their medals and awards to the President of India. Even Supreme Court of India urged the current UPA regime to address the case sympathetically. But status quo remained and the protests continued. It was during 2014 elections, Bharatiya Janata Party promised to resolve this issue once in power. And true to its word, the BJP-led NDA announced implementation of One Rank One Pension roadmap on September 9, 2015. The key highlights of the scheme were: the benefit will be given with effect from July 1st, 2014. Arrears will be paid in 4 half-yearly installments. All widows, including war widows, will be paid arrears in 1 installment. Veterans above 60 years of age will also get arrears in one go. OROP would be fixed on the basis of calendar year 2013. Pension will be refixed for all pensioners retiring in the same rank and with the same length of service with 2013 as base year. Personnel who voluntarily retire except due to injuries will not be covered under OROP scheme. In the future, the pension would be refixed every 5 years. Estimated expenditure is rupees 8,000 to 10,000 crores. Arrears expected to be around 12,000 crore. A one-member Supreme Court Judge Committee to look into the unsorted issues of OROP and give a report in 6 months. The implementation of OROP will cover more than 25 lakh ex-servicemen apart from 13 lakh serving ones. The beneficiaries also include 6.5 lakh widows of the martyrs and 65,000 soldiers who retire every year.